Many areas in Imphal experienced first flood of the year after a heavy shower. IFCD Minister Letpao Haokip assures that the government will fight flood by setting up flood control teams. Former MLA Nandakumar refutes allegations by MLA Rajan, says there was no furniture when he occupied the government quarters. AMJU submits 11-point charter of demands including Press Academy, Press Housing Colony, Journalist Memorial Complex to Chief Minister. And 2 minor sisters die in road accident in Oinam Bazaar. They were returning from school. Good evening viewers, you're watching Primetime English News and now the news in detail. Several areas in Imphal today experienced the first flood of the year after a heavy shower. A number of localities in Imphal city have been inundated by rainwater, causing serious inconveniences to the people. Many areas in the state experienced incessant rain last night. The movement of the people, especially the students who are appearing in the board and council examinations, has been badly hit by the flash flood. A number of localities in Imphal, including Uripok, Singjamai, Kaishamthong, Sagolban and Lamphel were flooded by the rainwater. Affected people alleged that the flash floods were caused by lack of proper drainage system in the area. A team of Impact News, which covered the flood in different areas, saw piles of solid waste blocking the drains and poor quality of drains and retaining walls. About 100-meter stretch of national highway from Katwa Asemlekai to Waikomlekai in Langthabal constituency remained under flood water, causing serious inconveniences to the public.
Sembah kopasi drain sembah kopati ya matawe dogo wasin mana sonda kanta sembah benar nak ini nanti kangdre. Thum bade thum beraber nonge tabu kadum thum me.
Ano way MLA siro ji asa tawo dogo dangai. Tawro katok sumali. Hau gi besai manga sida di sigi MLA sida di. Kari gumba asam ta tawo ya dana to khara bani.
Masi drain maki sunati akoi lekai re leba misi gina khara mot pa hai tare. Fatau tu si dustbin je nukti je lawula aga su moi khongban de he thade ba. Akoi nungju pantha de dum ising adum wat re. Toti de ni khata wat pa du ising di barabar tale re. Adum thum le.
Ngarang dang dang chuba so maina sauri ne ba. Adu numini ni churaga dia khoi ji ising thum ba do dum oi ne ba. MLA jing jina thubo matam da yengjen biraga khoi sigi iram nala ji sengdok pina ba apin tawjari.
Several areas along the Tidim Road also experienced flash floods. Many bylanes in Sagolban and Kaishamthong constituencies were inundated by rainwater. The level of the Vaishal Maril has become shallow due to a dumping of solid waste by the people and the authorities' failure to clear the water body on time. Locals said they experienced floods soon after a heavy shower as Vaishal Maril has become very shallow over the years. They also expressed that the hope that the BJP government will take measures to solve the problem facing them. Wangkai Angomlekai and its adjoining areas in Wangkai constituency are also inundated by flood water. Drains and ponds overflowed, submerging several houses and roads. The flash flood has caused immense inconveniences to the people living in the area. Meanwhile, Met Department has predicted that it will rain for another couple of days, causing apprehension about floods among the people. The flash flood affected life in New Chekon, Nomaibung, Hatta, Soibam Lekai and Wangkai Kuno Ahongai in Wangkai constituency. Volunteers of Citizens Club, SAYC Club and Eastern Youth Club under the supervision of Wangkai MLA Okram Henry have started cleaning the drains in the area. They also cleaned the Kongba Basin, previously known as Turel Ahanbi near Porompat Police Station, which has been blocked by solid waste including polythene bags dumped by the people.
Hogiba say Lisang Sina, Chengbirak the Awa Singasi, Praja Singna Mayuna Uraga, Nasi, Club Amadi, Siri Okram Henry, Lising Makada, Nala Singbai Sawa Singasi, Antopo Honazari, Dugal, Lisang Sinazu, Hayang Madi Hangchit, Puna, Patuna Honazari, Nam Namaruina, Togabia, Mangolina, Kongo Bishina, and Zukanava, Taina de Kuturi, and Hanbi, Hai Mahariba, Lambiasi, Adobo, Masigi, Iramasi Shangaga, Lekai, Ani, Homsi, Pagani Idana Singjavani, other polling station Arga, polling station Tarit Nikon Singjaduri, Kombaturi and Monikon Singadu is Marin Single.
Yaiskul MLA Thokchom Shaitabrata inspected the flood-affected areas in Yaiskul constituency. Drains were also cleaned during the inspection. The MLA assured the people of constructing proper drainage system to prevent floods in future.
Hoi kendra si lisang chitna chawkhat tharang da taptha hobodagi masigi nong hek taba khudak ki oba ising thumjan ba khudak ki oina hekta ising jema khotan chenpham leitadana lairak khulak khudimang si ising thumna chatpa yadan lairak pa phim si kitang akhoina temporary arrangement ama oina masi khong irang khong mayam ji senga ga chendha gi na ba na akhoi myam ho tawdun hona jabani ado masi pakhala matungda hojiki oina dis phanaba sinjak raga matungda mafam khunung tigi akhoi mayam tanar kanda kendra si ising thumoi da mongda idam nala chandana singwachage hana sinba program ni.
Incessant rain caused landslides along the National Highway number 37 Imphal Jiribam Road. The landslides occurred in between T. Laijang and K. Sinam village, about 3 kilometers from Kotlian village. Vehicular movements were disrupted due to the landslides. While small vehicles managed to pass, big vehicles like trucks and buses could not pass and were left stranded. Authorities are making efforts to clear the earth. IFCD Minister Letpao Haukib has assured that the government will fight floods in the state by setting up flood control teams to help the affected people. The minister also stressed the role of Imphal Municipal Corporation in maintaining the drainages in the city during rainy seasons. Speaking to Impact News at his office chamber at Secretariat, Letpao Haukib today assured that the government will take all necessary measures to help the flood-affected people. He said a flood control team of IFCD has already begun cleaning of Waisal Maril using JCB and tipper. He also urged the people not to panic in such situation and asked them to dial 9402 881482 for help. He said 3 flood control teams will be stationed in Porompat, Bazar area and Lamphilpat to help the affected people, and engineers will provide help using machinery. Haukip also stressed the responsibilities of the public in prevention of floods. He appealed to the people not to dump solid waste in the drain to avoid blockage.
Sarkar gi taraf tagi angamba akhoi hotna jagani hojik so bora khangde adagi wa khangde prepare tawraga thami aigi chief engineer kauraga ngasai do tender tawro short tender event machina procedure do yam sangba targadi aigi approval do kona lo so lo ro khudak ta thokpiro manipur ge praja mayam panic oibiganu akhoi leiri sarkar sina angamba praja gi wadana ba hotna gani ngasi maktagi ai worksite chatana isamak yauna engineer mayam puraga ai precaution do kari lo sige do tana gani akhoi gi proper garbage sama IMC na su cooperation PB do na phajana amamam thambira kanda amut akai sing si mafam chana hondo agama kothok piraga IMC na tawbada masigi akhoi gi phungalakpa drain nala sing si kitang di handagani na khalle.
Former Uripok MLA Laishram Nandakumar has refuted the allegations made by Lamsang MLA S. Rajan. Rajan had alleged that there was no furniture and other items in the residential quarters earlier occupied by the former MLA Nandakumar, and the barrack for the escorts were used as chicken coop. The allegations were published by local dailies on March 29th. Denying the accusations, Nandakumar today termed them as unfortunate. Speaking to media persons at his residence today, the former MLA said the Type 6 quarters at Lamphel was allotted to him when he was elected in the 8th Manipur Assembly election. He said no furniture was there when he occupied it for the first time and the government did not provide anything to him. Nandakumar said he brought all the necessary items. He said S. Rajan was the former occupant of the quarters and asked him if the government provided him the necessary items. L. Nandakumar asked if provided, how did he leave them behind? The former MLA expressed unhappiness at the Lamsang MLA's attempt to show him in a bad light.
Aina aduda le sadai yung nara ngay le bisunatab dubo mabu concrete proof le bra maduna praman water da yen thamdale hai na yen di le tabu kuire election mamang dagi adum lui hidar bane phuktat ki bo jo ai hosi su claim tori aduda le ba angang jing dugi masak paning loin pi ke authority na madu investigate to case sa to tv phabi ai ai gijar du di ai na shemane ai di lowro roin lowdar bane hoje kari bisina room madu da le do on top of people the layer baja koi madugi status to hainadi verification yaudaba arthur yaudaba sense like the meaning very unfortunate ne mangang ni se ai career da melain to no ba to ni.
Oinam MLA L. Radhakishore today visited Oinam Water Supply and Treatment Plant located in Saitu constituency to begin water supply in Oinam. Executive engineer and other officers of PHE department accompanied the MLA in the visit. The MLA expressed dissatisfaction over the condition of the treatment plant and discussed the requirements to begin water supply with the executive engineer. Speaking to media persons, Radhakishore said new pipelines will be laid and appealed to the locals to help the government in laying the pipelines. All Manipur Working Journalists Union AMJU submitted 11-point charter of demands to Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren. The Chief Minister assured the union of discussing the demands at the cabinet meeting for the implementation. A team of AMJU led by the President Wangkhemcha Samjai met the Chief Minister today and discussed the demands. Speaking to media persons after the meeting, Wangkhemcha Samjai said the demands included establishment of Press Academy, Press Housing Colony, construction of Journalist Memorial Complex at Cheraucheng, Thamaiban, allotment of land in More, Jiribam and Mau for the construction of AMJU branch offices, and ex gratia of rupees 5 lakh on the death of a journalist and 1 lakh rupees help on injury, medical aid, family benefit schemes, rise on maintenance fund for Manipur Press Club from 2 lakh rupees to 3 lakh rupees, increase of pension scheme of journalists to 6,000 rupees per month, among others. He also said the Chief Minister assured that the demands will be discussed at the cabinet meeting and meet them. Samjai said the CM expressed his willingness to work for the welfare of the people and asked for constructive suggestions instead of criticizing the government. Two minor sisters were killed in an unfortunate road accident in Oinam Bazaar this morning. Both of them were hit by a bus. The two sisters, one a class 1 student while the other a nursery student, were returning home from school when the bus hit them near Iringbam crossing in Oinam Bazaar in Bishnupur district around 11:30 am today. They died on the spot. The bus with registration number MN011269 was coming from Imphal. The driver of the bus has surrendered at Bishnupur police station with the vehicle. The deceased girls are identified as Mutum Sanahal, who was a class 1 student, and Mutum Sanamacha, who was a nursery student, daughters of Mutum Sanu and Mutum Ongbi Thoibi. They were students of public school in Oinam. An awareness cum interaction program on protection of children from Sexual Offences Act POCSO was organized by Imphal East District Women Police Station at Minutong Faizia High Madrasa today. The program was attended by officers of the police station, teachers and students of the school. Speakers explained the significance of the act. The participants were also distributed by Manipur State Legal Services Authority bags and pamphlets. BJP Imphal West District in a meeting condemned CAF and PD Minister Karam Sham for holding BJP councillor of Lilong Nagar Panchayat TH Anil captive. The committee in a press release appealed to the Chief Minister to take necessary action against him. COHSEM Secretary Dr. Maishnam Vidyasagar appealed to the public not to believe in the fake question paper of Class 12 chemistry subject which is being circulated on WhatsApp. Speaking to media persons, Dr. Vidyasagar said the council came across the fake question which is printed in council pattern and it was cross-checked and found to be fake. He said circulation of fake chemistry question paper for COHSEM Class 12 examination was also found last year. Condemning the act which could mislead the student community, he said an FIR has been lodged at SP Imphal West Cyber Crime Unit.
Question is assumed manre machu yellow color gi paper sida number of copies 25,000 nammi kaina yam matuman mam ka yenthor budagi koi si pakatpam yawdun masi hayengi lakadoriba prekha gi question asiga kari mo hirum tan manadaba adum question ni haidana koi phangjare ngasigi question asibu thagat piriba sem sabiriba koi kangbu mioi khara geng kopu ma koi lebak sida leire haina koi logjare hayeng lakadoriba question aduga handang asi thadoriba question asiga karim tamari lena de masi thajabiganu haiba message imta koi pijage.
Various organizations of More, including Kuki Students Organization, Hill Tribal Council, Kuki Women Union and Human Rights, More Youth Club, Gaman Veng Administrative Committee have strongly condemned the blast at Shiv Mandir More yesterday morning, which injured 3 persons, including 2 students. The organizations also asked those involved in the blast to clarify and appealed to individuals and organizations to abstain from such acts in future. Joint Committee on Inner Line Permit System JCILPS has appointed Arjun Telahiba as its convener for 2017-18. Former convener in charge BK Moirangcha, KSH Somarendro, NG, Deba Mohammad Khairuddin and Haupo Kom have been appointed co-conveners for 2017-18. Milal in a press release said students wrote the Maite paper of the HSLC examination conducted by BOSEM in a free and fair manner in the Valley districts. Chief Secretary O. Nabakishore today inaugurated a business process outsourcing BPO unit of Salai Tours and Travels Private Limited. The unit was opened at Sagolban Tera Akam Lekai with the objective to provide employment to the youth and to improve the revenue of the state. Vice President of Salai Tours and Travels Private Limited Ravi Sharma said many youth left the state due to unemployment problem and are working in other states. He was hopeful that the BPO unit will be able to provide jobs to the youth of Manipur, and Salai aims at bringing about a change in the state in the next 20 years.
अफब रिसोर्सेस मैम से अखोई सिदा थबक तौदब मपान लेखि मैम से अखोइना अमुक पुल बैक तौजरगा अखोई इसागी मफम सिदा अखोई रिसोर्स मैम दुबो सेमगत पिरगा हाइता अखोई मणिपुर सिदा अवन बम पुरनबाना ओनबासि एम्प्लॉयमेंट जनरेशन प्लस रेवेन्यू जनरेशन हौजि पाउद अखोई मणिपुर सोथर लेबा सिगी पार्ट सिंगजे अखोइना अखोई लेवल लगी अखोई पार्ट अखोई सरुक खरदंग अखोइना सि मतेंग पांगसिन बंगमनबाना होनजबने हाइता.
A 3-day basic course on mass communication organized by Vishwa Samwad Kendra, Manipur, kicked off today at Hindi Training Institute on DM College campus. Speaking on the occasion, a retired Director of Communication and Capacity Development Unit, PHED, R.K. Dilip, emphasized the importance of communication and journalism in a society and the need for everyone to understand their role.
Masih tengah pada adum sigi kanaba yang sinuai anabada. Anak coba rolama lawi yang kanjai amukana yang mencing jelas. Aduh, asi gumbar coba asi tahun orang orang mana yang tadi kudung jaga si adum kenajai. Ai isam nak coba terjadi mereka kudung jaga si kaya kenajai.
The 5-day awareness cum training program on organic farming, natural farming and cow-based economy organized by Rajarshi Bhaigachandra Skill Development Center, Haraurau concluded today. The awareness program was sponsored by Directorate of Extension Education, Central Agriculture University. Speaking at the closing function, Parliamentary Secretary Mahood N. Indrajit maintained that even though awareness and training program have been held from time to time on farming and other fields, they are not translated into action. He urged the people to translate the knowledge into practice. He also assured the people that the government will give priority to the welfare program for the poor. All Manipur Students Union MSU said there will be changes in the union's letterhead for 2017-19 seal and receipt books. The press release further says, district committees of MSU will be reformed and made stronger. Members have been asked to submit the biodata to the district committee offices. Classic Grande Chingmerong, which is a unit of Babina Hospitalities Private Limited, has been certified as a 4-star under classification of hotel by the Ministry of Tourism. Classic Group of Hotels in a press release said, Classic Grande is the first hotel in Manipur to be classified as a 4-star category hotel. The hotel is amongst the 3 hotels certified in 4-star category in the Northeast India. "45 Assam Rifles helped the devotees who came to pray at Chingaril temple in connection with the Sajibu Nomo Panba Cherauba yesterday. 45 Assam Rifles distributed sweets and edibles at Chingaril. Augri Hangren Chongba was held at Khurai Konsum Lekai, Popular Ground and Khurai Sajo Lekai in connection with the Sajibu Noma Panbak Cherauba yesterday. Khurai MLA Leshangthem Sushendra also attended the event in traditional dress. The Augri Hangren Chongba was also held in many parts of Imphal. People yesterday organized Thabal Chongba in different parts of the valley as part of Sajibu Noma Panba Cherauba. Young men and women belonging to different communities participated in Thabal Chongba held at Tera Kaithel in Imphal West. Apunbak Cultural Training Association organized a production program on inter-ethnic studies and performance of dances of the tribes and the Meitei of Manipur, Kharam, Kom and Meitei under the sponsorship of Ministry of Culture, Director of Jain Manipur Dance Academy L. Upendra, eminent gurus of dance and music among others attended at the program held at Siko Club Community Hall, Yashkul Janmasthan. Sim Lam of Kharam Community, Korpul Lam of Kom and Kanglei Thokpa Jagoi of Meitei were showcased at the program.
ayangna hangatchaningbadi ekta gumba sangsthan je hujik manipur da sangsthan yam leire dubu committed khara oibadu madu dakar oi abismai na appeal tawjaningi ekta da su aduga government of india gi di adum paisa si thaina natre thaina di koi su chai nipu muki mamang da koi panthobi naik mandir gi matang oi ro ma oi taw paisa si yam phangam deba hojiti paisa yam pithare aduna masi it should be properly utilized of the government ki paradisum paisa pithage haibaki ama lei.
And in some sports news, Imphal East District Football Association is likely to emerge as the winner of the 28th Junior Boys Inter-District Football Tournament. In the third league match played today, Imphal East District Football Association beat DSA Bishnupur 1-0 in closely fought match. Imphal East District Football Association's Renedy netted the lone goal in the 53rd minute. In the fourth league, Imphal West District Football Association beat DFA Thobal 1-0. 4 teams from 4 districts are participating in the tournament organized under All Manipur Football Association. Imphal East District Football Association will meet DFA Thobal in the 5th league, while DSA Bishnupur and Imphal West District Football Association will meet in the 6th league on the 1st of next month. And many associations have postponed their sport events due to the incessant rain since last evening. The final match of the 7th Shahid Manoranjan Singh Memorial CRPF Football Tournament, which was scheduled for tomorrow, has been postponed indefinitely. T20 Cricket Trophy to be played at MCA Luang Pokpa Cricket Stadium and 14th Manipur Veteran Cricket Tournament have also been postponed indefinitely due to the inclement weather. The semi-final matches of the TH Birachandra Veteran Invitation Football Tournament have also been postponed indefinitely. Ningombam Rishi Kumar, who bagged gold in floor hockey in Special Olympics 2017 World Winter Games held at Austria, was given a warm welcome by a large number of people when he arrived at Imphal International Airport today. The people who were already waiting before his arrival welcomed him by garlanding him. Special Olympics 2017 World Winter Games were held in Austria from March 14th to 25th. Rishi Kumar from Basikong started playing floor hockey 4 years ago. He was in the 89-member team from India. And before we end, the headlines once again. Many areas in Imphal experienced first flood of the year after a heavy shower. IFCD Minister Letpao Haukip assures that the government will fight flood by setting up flood control teams. Former MLA Nandakumar refutes allegations by MLA Rajan, says there was no furniture when he occupied the government quarters. AMJU submits 11-point charter of demands including Press Academy, Press Housing Colony, Journalist Memorial Complex to Chief Minister. And 2 minor sisters die in road accident in Oinam Bazaar. They were returning from school.